Welcome to Diet.com video. I'm Sarah Dussault, and today I'm with Stephen Cabral, body transformation expert. And today, Stephen's gonna help show you guys how to do a move correctly that you all probably think you know how to do, but you're gonna kind of show us how to actually make it a more effective exercise, and that's the lunge. So what are we doing slightly different today?
Well, we're gonna force people to do it correctly by actually calling it a plate walking lunge. So now the big things that I see people always do wrong with lunges, and they always say, oh, my knees were hurt. I can't do lunges because my knees hurt. Well, the reason the knees hurt is because they're not sitting back into larger muscles in the hamstrings and glutes, and they're too quad dominant. So most people's quads are way overdeveloped from too much running, too much elliptical, too much cardio. If you think about that, they're doing thousands of repetitions over and over, and it's building up the quadriceps and the muscles around the knee and putting too much torque on them. So today we're gonna actually get people to sit back in their glutes, back into the hamstrings, and they're gonna wake up those muscles. So now the lunge is gonna go from being more of a knee dominant exercise to more of a hip dominant, and they get to tone their glutes, lift the glutes up a little bit, which is nice, you know, for definition, all of that. And it's gonna be a great way to transition from your old lunges to the new lunges.
So if you're gonna be joining a gym for the first time this new year, make sure you check out this video before you go and do your lunges.
So I have two 10-pound weight plates here. And now the reason I have the 10-pound weight plates is because they're about 8 or 10 inches long. So it's gonna allow Sarah to actually touch these to the floor to make sure that she's actually getting deep enough. Because when you do a lunge, you want the back knee to almost touch the floor. Now, given if you have any type of torque issues or tightness, you won't be able to go as deep. Eventually, you should be able to though. So before we get into our walking lunges, I wanna show you how to do a lunge properly. And I'm gonna have Sarah put her right foot forward and her left leg back. Okay, so even further back, so remember, the longer you go with your legs, the more you stretch the front hip and the front glute, which means the more glute hamstring you work and activate rather than the quads. So she's gonna keep her shoulder blades back, her chin flat, basically parallel to the floor, and she's gonna dip her back knee towards the floor and then right back up, breathing out. Now breathing in and then exhale out. Now it's really important that her knee never flexes forward. It never comes forward over her toes because she's actually sitting back into her hip. And this back quadricep and hip flexors are stretching. This is really key. Now her back foot, if you can see that, she's on the ball of her foot. The heel never touches because she's straight up and down. She doesn't move forward, she doesn't move back. She's up and down. Okay, so that's called a split lunge or a split squat. Doesn't matter what you call it, it's just semantics. It's a lunge, okay, because you're lunging up and down. Now I'm gonna show you the walking lunges. So now, whether you do a forward lunge, a backwards lunge, it's all the same. Walking lunges are much more challenging though. They force you to accelerate and then decelerate. Accelerate, decelerate. So they're a great exercise to do for toning the legs. Okay, so we'll do, step back a little bit. We'll do a few lunges forward. Now watch, Sarah's gonna keep her shoulder blades back. She's gonna lunge forward and she's not gonna let the toe or the knee come over the toe. She can step together if she wants, and I recommend that at the beginning, and then lunge forward again. Now the benefit of holding these plates nice and tight is that she's gonna touch the floor with the plates. Now she knows she's getting deep enough and she's getting deeper into her glutes. That's really important. Okay, let's head back now. And so what we wanna do is we wanna focus on the front heel. So the heel should always be on the floor and the ball of the foot there on the back. So we have the heel working in the front, the toes never take over, and then she's just walking straight down. So you can see her back muscles are flexed. She's working on her posture. She's working on her core muscles, and she's letting those dumbbells touch. Now, a lot of people touch them uneven because they're unbalanced. This can also help you to know that you're touching, and you just barely touch, and you stay balanced. Let's try one more, keeping your knee in alignment with your ankle and your hip. All right, it's a great exercise to do. Do them nice and slow. Don't rush through them. And what I'd like people to do is start out at 12 to 20 total walking lunges. It's a good medium range. What that means is you're doing between 6 and 10 repetitions per leg. Eventually you could work all the way up to 30 repetitions, although I don't have most people do 30 repetitions for lunges. I keep it more between the 16 and 20 or 24 rep range. And again, if you're just starting out, you always want to start and just practice with your balance like this. No weights, just balance up and down into a split lunge.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, check out all of our other amazing videos featuring Stephen, and we will see you soon. Bye.